You see what I'm seeing? Little black edge right there. Very thin. It is another beautiful morning down in the sugarcane fields of South Louisiana. I'm going to be detecting the site of a late 1700s plantation this morning. Been here before, had some good results, so I am optimistic. The field has been recently plowed again, so we will see what the day will provide. Be back on the first good find. I've been here about 45 minutes. Slow going so far. I've got this little keyhole escutcheon off of a door plate or a lock. Did that just a few minutes ago. I got a good signal here. I wanted to see what we have together. You see it? Looks like a little reeded edge. Maybe. Not sure. Put a little spray on it and see what we have. I think it's gonna be a half real. This sunlight always fools me a little bit. Nope, it's a seeded dime. A very worn seeded dime. Let me put some more spray on it. This is just water for those of you. I doubt I'm gonna get a date off that. You can barely make out Lady Liberty sitting down there. That's probably the most worn seeded Liberty dime that I've ever dug. At least I know what it is. I'll clean it up a little bit later, see if I can get a date off of it. First silver of the day. Very cool. Maybe an unbroken bottle. We'll see. Maybe. Hey, it is. Look at that. It's an older one. Nothing on the side. Yeah, that's a cool bottle. We'll take that. Got a mid-tone here, which means it's probably not silver or a coin or anything like that. Maybe a button. Could be a pull tab. But I do see something green right here on the edge. Probably going to be a flat button. Yeah. That's what it is. Early 1800s to mid 1800s. One piece. I guess they're really, these type are kind of concave. Still call them flat buttons. I'll have to get it cleaned up, see if there's any detail on it. Just a good old early piece of U.S. history. At a place like this where there's just a lot of history, you really just have to dig all the signals because you never know. This was just a really bad, kind of scratchy signal on my metal detector. It's another flat button. And it has the eyelet or shank, some people call it, intact. It's bent. Looks like it would have had some gold gilt, some gold wash on it. Probably can get a maker's mark off that. On we go. It's been a bit since I turned the camera on. I have something green and roundish. Not a coin. It does have something on it though. Let me get a brush to it and I'll be right back. Looks like it's going to be a Plantation token. I have found these before. This is for $1 denomination. This would have been used at the Plantation commissary. It's in bad shape. It would have been completely round, but it's bent and it's missing some edges there. Some people call these picker's checks or script, but it would have been redeemable for $1 in merchandise at the Plantation commissary or store on site. So very cool piece of history right here. Still pretty slow going. This is a this site does have a little bit of Civil War activity at it throughout the war years, and I have dug some bullets and buttons here in the past, and this looks like a musket ball. Could be Civil War, could be earlier. There was Civil War activity here. That looks dropped. So yeah, we'll take that. It has been quite some time since I turned the camera on. Finally got something round and green. It's another button. Yep. Got the shank on it. Looks like another plain one. I dig stuff like this and I just wonder who wore it, what the piece of clothing was, and who they were, what their day was like. I dig history. Got something here pretty cool. Told you that it was a Civil War site, had some activity here. Troops passed through, and there was a small skirmish here on the property. That is a Civil War bullet. Looks to be dropped. I think this is a, I'm gonna say a Smith carbine, but I'm not completely sure. Maybe a 50 cal Smith carbine. I'll have to look it up. Very cool find, Civil War history. All right, got a good signal here. Looks like I popped a small silver. It's right in the middle of an ant bed, so I'm gonna have to see him crawling all over the place. Reach in there and get it out and kind of move over to the side. Looks to be half dime size. I do believe I see half dime on there. Very cool. I may have nicked that. If I did, shame on me. Let's see. Seated Liberty half dime. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Just gonna dry it off here a bit. Keep it in the shade. 1848. Look at the detail. Wow. Boy, if I nick that thing, I'm going to be upset. And I believe I did. Look at the edge there. Just barely. New Orleans Mint. You can see the O there under the halftime. This thing was dropped in 1848. I don't think I have ever dug one that good a detail. Look at that. Flag, Liberty, drapery under the arm. That is amazing. That is probably my best halftime. Besides, I think I dug a 1835 cap bust. That was in really good shape. But I did. I think I got it right there with my shovel. Alright, number 2 silver for the day. On we go. You really do just need to dig it all. This was just a very iffy signal. Thought it was probably going to be a piece of trash. Here's the hole. You see what I'm seeing? Little black edge right there. Very thin. May not even be silver. I thought it was going to be a piece of black silver. Turned black. I think it is. Put some spray on it. That may be a button. Got a hole in it. I think it's a... Oh, you know what I think this is? I think it's a half real turned into a button. That's exactly what it is. You can see the pillars. Some more spray on it. Gonna run out of spray here. I don't think I did that. It's got some scrapes on it. Well, maybe I did. I can't tell. I did. That's 2 in a row. This thing is in bad shape. It may not be a button. I don't think the hole goes all the way through. It's got just some weird, looks like it was in a fire maybe. They got a date, 1776. That's my first 1776. I don't know if you can see that. See the 776 at the bottom? Carlos III. Very cool. I'll have to get this cleaned up. It might have been a shank attached right there, turned into a button. I don't know. Either way, very old silver. 1776. Awesome. That's 3 silvers for today. This was a screaming signal, and I said to myself, be big silver, meaning be a big silver coin. And I dug down. I mean, it was just screaming like silver dollar size. It's not a big silver coin, but it is big silver. That is a sterling silver fork. Mangled nonetheless, but look at that. Tines are broke off. Probably will be able to straighten that back out a little bit. I'm not going to try it right now. Sometimes they have letters on them, initials. I'm going to run out of spray. before the day's over. Got some fancy on it. I'll show you the cleaned up version in the wrap up. Definitely sterling silver. Very heavy. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just... No, I think it is sterling. I'll tell you for sure in the wrap up though. Cool find. This field just continues to produce like nowhere I've ever detected before. See if you see it. Wanna take a guess? Half dime. Does it look reeded? Nope, it's not reeded. Half real. Number 2 for the day. The big reveal. What's it gonna be? Just lightly get this dirt off. Looks like it's gonna be another half real. No! No, 1 dime. I've been finding half dimes. Surely not a barber. If I can just slide this off here. I'm guessing seeded, but boy, it is. My camera cut off on me, sorry about that. Looks like I can see 18 something, definitely seeded Liberty dime. 1 dime. That is 4 silvers today, 4 old silvers. Let's see if we can do 5. Well, I didn't get number 5 for silvers, but it still was a really good day. 4 silvers, 4 old silvers at that. 1 silver per day is good, but 4 plus the sterling utensil handle, that's a really good day, and the Civil War stuff. So let's do a quick wrap up. Start over here. Got some lead pieces down at the bottom. Possibly a chewed up musket ball. This is a fired musket ball. This is the dropped, unfired musket ball. This is actually a 44 caliber. I thought it would look bigger in the field. It's 44 caliber though, still Civil War. Dropped, unfired. Couple of lantern knobs. You can sometimes get a patent date off those. I haven't really looked at them yet. That's what those are. I'm not sure about this. This has some writing on it. A little bit of fancy. It's got the number 15 in the middle. Not sure. Tokens. Get these all the time. This is a Louisiana tax token. These were issued in the late 30s. Not sure exactly how they worked. It was a form of welfare, though, best I can understand. It's aluminum. They're not worth anything. This is the Plantation token, $1 denomination to be used at the Plantation commissary store. All chewed up, bent, but still a very cool piece. 4 beat up wheat pennies. Down to the bottom here, 4 buttons, 3 flat buttons. Gold gilt, superior quality, and I think this one says double gold gilt. None of them have any designs on them. You can see that was silver wash though. This is just a small little flat cuff button. Always have to pick up the pottery pieces. Not sure about this. It's lead. If you have any idea, let me know. Some kind of little brass piece. Not sure. The key lock escutcheon, and then this is this would have covered up a lock key hole, a dust cover. I think this is an old pocket knife, very old pocket knife. And then the silver for the day. This is the sterling silver mangled fork handle, and it does have hand etched initials on it, It's either CH or HJ. Not real sure, but still a very cool piece of history. Any kind of sterling silver utensil like that, I think is always cool. I found several of them before. And then the coins. So we have two seated Liberty dimes. This is an 1876, and this is an 1880 something. They are both pretty bad. Not complaining though. You can see the 18 down there. 1880 something. One dime. So two seated Liberty dimes. The 1848 seated Liberty half dime, and this thing is just immaculate. I'm still mad at myself for nicking it right here. O, which is the New Orleans mint. And this is the large date variety. There are two different varieties of this. This is the large date. Very cool little coin, good looking coin. And then the half real. So I'm convinced that this was used as a button. The hole is just too perfect. I think they would have attached somehow a shank there. I've seen these in different videos where they actually have the shank still attached. But this is a Carlos III, 1776. There, see if you can get in there. 1776 down at the bottom. Yeah, I think you can see that. So I have a 73, 74, 75, 76 now, and some other dates, but that's my working toward a large straight there. So I think this is a very cool thing. Very cool piece. So there you go. Total of 5 silvers for the day, 4 coins. That's a good day in my book. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. That helps me publicize the channel. And go follow me on Instagram at IDH History. See you guys next time.